Hello, my name is GR Valles. Welcome back for another tarot video. Today we are going to be working with the Wheel of Fortune card. So grab your deck and find your card. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune. And of course I'm going to sort of start by talking about some of the imagery that we have. So as you can see, we have this giant wheel in the middle. It says tarot and then has some of these symbols here. This card also has a lot of Egyptian imagery. So we, of course, have the Sphinx at the top holding the sword. We have Anubis, the guardian of the dead. And we have Typhon, the god of destruction. We also have these other images in the corner. And there's a little bit of debate about, I guess, what these could represent, if you will. Some people will tell you that these represent archangels. Others will say it's sort of a representation of various horoscope symbols. If you take art history, this representation is often associated with the various gospels. So those are just some of the possibilities for this card. The other thing we have is a lot of smoke, and on its own, this is not something I would note, but if you were to have 3 or more cards with a lot of smoke in them appear in one reading, I would actually say to watch out for fires, things smoking. Just be more aware, of this potential smoke-filled situation. So that's just one overarching thing I did want to cover. The Wheel of Fortune is actually also the card 10, and the number 10 is also a cyclical number. And along with the wheel being the circle shape, this actually also plays into the definition as well. So, if you get the Wheel of Fortune, usually it indicates good luck or good fortune is coming, especially if there are no negative cards and if it is right side up. I would say that it is good luck. You can also get the Wheel of Fortune and it can represent cycles, second chance, things coming back around. And if you have a lot of 10s, it might just be a very cyclical person or a cyclical stage, I should say, in this person's life. And so that's something that should be paid attention to. It can also represent something of importance, of almost destiny. It might not feel important, but it is something that is important. Even if it does maybe feel a little smaller at the moment, it could just be something that you look back on and realize that was a very important moment. Now, if we were to flip this card upside down, I would say that in and of itself does not necessarily mean bad luck. It could. But sometimes what I say is we have a tendency to do things too late or too early. So this might indicate not letting time pass us by. This card, while there are cycles and there is a chance for change in the positive, if it's reversed, this person might actually not like change, as I think most of us tend to favor what we know. So being upside down, it just might be that the person is digging their heels in a little bit or is not exactly okay with change. The other indication this might be is you have your second chance and you're still repeating some of the things that you missed the first time around or that you did the first time around. And so you just want to be aware that if you do have this second chance and it's something that was bothering you or you felt like you weren't doing right, this is the time that you can sort of fix it. So again, if you don't feel comfortable doing the upside down interpretations, just stick with the right side up interpretations. If you do both, that's also fine. Let's though take a look at some of the other versions of the wheel that you may see from other decks. So here are our Wheel of Fortune cards. So as you can see, here is the Rider-Waite version. And here is our Legend of Arthurian version. There is the wheel We have again this sort of hint of the serpents in the water below. We'll move this forward a little bit. And then we have these two individuals on the side who are sort of in control of this wheel. So again, we are sort of at the top, indicating a good moment. But of course, if we are to spin, we're going to sort of be in the serpent-infested waters, which is not very good. But again, this is representing the cycle, the possibility of a second chance, right? If we come back up fast enough. Now we're going to look at this Wizard's Tarot card, and this one is a little bit different. So as you can see, it is a young woman, and she seems to be at a spinning wheel. The wheel does have our various horoscope signs. But not only that, it appears that there might be a younger phase of the woman and an older phase of the woman here, the young one that is in love and has this great moment. And then the older one who seems to be holding herself. So again, it's not negative, but this is representing the various phases of our lives, the various cycles we will go through. And the Wizard's Tarot is emphasizing that idea of cycles, of phases, of multiple chances, a little bit more than the other two decks are. Thank you for joining me for the Wheel of Fortune Tarot video. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, as well as share with your friends. Again, take what works for you right now, and you can leave the rest. Have a great day.